Hey y'all, about to go live in about 10 seconds on the radio. So, want to go live here too. That was Tamala Mann with Change Me. How many of you want God to change you today? You want Him to change something on the inside of you in a way that only He can. That there's a change that you want to see in your life, that you want to see in the lives of your loved ones, that you want to see in our city, in our communities, in our country. And you know that the only person that can change it is God, who is our promise keeper. And that is the perfect intro for the next song I'm about to play by Milwaukee's own Pastor Melva Henderson. This is her premiere single, first single ever, and it's called Promise Keeper. And you can find it on Apple Music, Google Play, and Spotify under her first name, Melva. Here's Promise Keeper by Melva Henderson. Shout out to my spiritual mama. Grammys, here we come. So proud of you. Love the song. Love the tone of your voice. Shout out to Mario Brown for producing such a great song. And y'all, this is just the single. There's more songs. And if you are planning to attend Women in Worship, you will get a live, intimate performance listening party that is part, good morning, that is going to be part of Women in Worship. And even if you're not in Milwaukee, Women in Worship is broadcasting online, it's streaming. So you can register at melvahenderson.org and become a part of it online. So, but listen to Pastor Melva. I told her I'm not throwing away none of my bootleg videos because, you know, when I used to go to her church, I would tape whenever she would start singing. And I got them all because I said when they do her unsung or her behind the music, they're going to need my footage. And so it's going to be worth it because I always believed and I always knew. So make sure you go download it, especially if you, I mean, who in Milwaukee doesn't know who Melva Henderson is? She's singing, y'all. Not singing, singing. And it's a beautiful song. It does get stuck in your head, right? And hopefully in your heart. My promise keeper. Go PM. Go PM. Keep your promises. I know Pastor Melva, so she probably like this right now. Like, oh my gosh, Sean, are you live playing my song? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You put it out into the world. You know me. You know I'm going to blow it up. This is actually the second time I played it this morning. We just waiting on the next song. Hi, son. One of my bonus sons is watching. Hey, Nemo. Miss you, love. You got to come over. I'll cook you dinner. Even though I heard that there was a party that your nieces didn't get invited to, and Elmo was there. I didn't tell Danielle and Gabrielle because I don't want them upset with you, but just, you know, I heard what happened. Yeah, I heard that our invitation got lost in the mail. That's one of my son's best friends. I just got to mess with them. Those are my kids. You're my promise keeper. Promise keeper. Yes, everybody does need to hear Princess. They do. And so I'm blasting it from the rooftops. And Pastor Melva, if you're listening, we love you. Shout out to Pastor Benita Beverly. It was her birthday yesterday. One of this station's owner and one of this city's co-pastors. She's the pastor of Greater, along with her husband, Sean Beverly. Love you. Also, one of the children of the late great Pastor Joel J. Kinlow. Oh, thank you, Princess. That's so nice. I appreciate you. Oh, and yep, and Pastor Melva is on Spotify. Yep. He keeps his promises. They did tell me that. They told me they saw you at the mall. Don't be playing them. Thank you. I love you back, baby. Just bring me my baby. I'll be waiting. Me and Gabrielle gonna be waiting. We want babysit.
And when I couldn't see what you saw in me, you kept me together.
Thank you. Oh my God. There's no bigger blessing than when one of the people you look up to most in the world tells you you're doing a great job. I appreciate you, boss. Thank you to my amazing mentor and executive coach, John Haynes. How I go from Pastor Melva to Jermaine Dolly. Sometimes my rotations be a little interesting. I went from being like full worship, arms up to bugging. But this song is a vibe. Hey, Rakaya, we did a big, huge shout out to Finding Your Light. You guys go to Do It for Damani, Damani. You can still register for Finding Your Light. Inky Johnson, his message is already out there. Today, I believe she's dropping Eric Thomas. Tomorrow, Les Brown. She's got some other speakers as well as herself. These are some of the greatest speakers in the world, and you get to attend this conference for free. And like I said yesterday, even if you feel like you've already found your light, I promise you that this conference your light shine that much brighter, because if you've ever heard any of them speak, I mean, if you just heard E.T. and Les Brown, then you already know like the power that my girlfriend has brought together. And I shared the testimony this morning, Rakaya, about how you birthed this conference. And the reason your foundation is called Do It for Damani is because unfortunately we lost Damani due to sudden cardiac arrest. And it is you have taken that and you have brought awareness to how we can prevent sudden cardiac arrest. You've educated youth as well as schools, legislators, and now you are, as someone who has come out of the dark, out of their grief, and not that every day is easy, you're helping others get back to their light as well through inspiration, motivation, meditation, healing. And I'm so, so proud to call you friend. Oh, Nana, okay. Nana gave the song the stamp of approval. We in there. We in there. Tell Nana and Gwen they need to register for Women in Worship so they can be at the listening party on Saturday night, because that's the first time people will hear the rest of her music. Thank you. Thank you, Kaya. I love you. I love what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Everybody, go to doitfordamani.com. Register. Every day this week, a video is going to be dropped. And you can, I love how you designed it in all of your brilliance, that you can do this on your own time, in your own space, on demand. The videos are there. So if you're at work and you can't listen, or you got to pause it and come back to it, or you're in your car, like, you can do it at your own leisure. You just got to go, register, gain access, and then you're part of the conference. And I mean, I don't know, it's very few times in my life I can think of where I got to see E.T. and Les Brown and Inky and Rakaya Gibson for free. Some of the best, if not the best, motivators in the world. So make sure you support that. This is my jam album. And my shirt say I'm only talking to Jesus today. And this whole song is about Jesus. Y'all want to know what I do behind the scenes? I do. Because if you know me, then you know I'm a dancer. Not a professional dancer, but in my mind, I'm a dancer. Like, I probably should have danced. Look, y'all, she should have danced, she should have sang. I should have did a lot of things. And I probably should stick to talking. And shout out to Jermaine Dolly. He got married recently, and he's hilarious. Y'all should follow him on social media. For the first time I saw him, I actually saw him perform live. And Rakaya, remember like in the middle school dances and in high school, can you co-sign that I always been a dancer, that I could dance? I mean, I couldn't dance like you, but I could dance like that, and that I could sing. Oh my God, Rakaya. So I had vocal cord surgery, so I cannot sing like I used to sing, but I used to really sing. And I think we were 15 or 16, and it was your grandmother's birthday party, and your mom asked me to sing a solo acapella for your grandmother's birthday, and I sung "Is My Living in Vain?" And Rakaya's family, most of them are African and Muslims, and I was just like, it didn't hit me till after the fact, like, was that an appropriate song to sing? I was just thinking about grandmothers, but they cheered me on and they told me you did a good job, baby, and it was fine. But yes, Rakaya's mother gave me so many opportunities. She gave my first professional speaking engagement at University of Illinois Chicago. She had us come in right after we graduated from high school and talk to kids from housing projects in Chicago about their future. And we had already all picked what colleges we were going to or the military, and she had us come in as young mentors for Abanaye. Remind me what that means in African, Rakaya. And I still have that letter, because we all received letters that said, as young leaders in the community, you've been chosen to come in and speak to these kids. And it really impacted me, and it never left me, because these were 8 and 9-year-olds talking about seeing people shot and killed and having guns and how they couldn't imagine life without guns. That was both of our first speaking engagements, and now we travel the country speaking for a living. Your mama put us on. We owe your mama. We owe her some royalties. This song, shout out to Chicago and WGCI that played this song every Sunday morning. And shout out to the late, great Pastor Douglas that sings this. One of the great, it means double protection. One of the greatest gospel tenors to ever live. And we lost him a couple of months ago. And this song just makes me think about my family. It makes me think about getting ready on Sunday morning for church. It makes me think about my soul being anchored. Your soul has to be anchored in something. It has to be anchored in something bigger than you. It has to be anchored in something that you know is unconditional. It has to be anchored in something that you know can give you peace when you can't find it for yourself. It has to be anchored in something that you know can heal you and give your heart wholeness when you can't find it, and to give your mind clarity when you can't get to it. And my soul is anchored in the Lord. If the storms don't cease, because they don't. Life just keeps sending them. And if the wind keeps on blowing, my soul has been. Y'all see, I'm not gonna sing. This should be another edition of Just Because I Can't Sing Don't Mean I Won't Sing. Y'all know I like to do those on Monday. Instagram left me, but I saw y'all. I saw y'all join in. Keep on raging in my life. The storms are gonna keep raging. Life doesn't get easier. So what you have to do is you have to ask God to make you stronger. You have to learn to get better. And you have to learn from every storm that comes your way that if I survived the last one, I could survive this one. That there is a covering over me, and that there is a destiny meant for me, and that there is purpose on the inside of me. And as long as I keep moving towards my eyes upon the distant shore. So you think about the story of when Peter walked on water in the Bible. As long as he kept his eyes fixed on Jesus, he was able to walk in that water. He was able to walk towards Jesus. But the moment he let doubt kick in and he took his eyes off Jesus, he started to sink. And that's what we do. We'll be headed in a direction, and we'll be headed in a trajectory that we know we should be headed in. And someone will plant a seed, and sometimes that someone is us. Make sure you're not the weapon formed against you that shall not prosper. And all of a sudden we'll start sinking because we took our eyes off the hills in which our help comes from. Anchoring. Stay anchored. Don't look to the left or the right. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. I'm only off about 9 more minutes, y'all. Y'all know I've been up since like 4 something, so I'll be so coffeed up by now. Oh yes, that's good, princess. It doesn't. You know, and life throws unexpected curveballs at us, and it's in those times that we meet our strength. It's not in the good times that we find out how strong we are. It's not in the times that life is easy. It's in the hard times that we meet our strength. I have been surprised on many occasions at just how strong I actually am, and at just how much I can take and how many wins that I can keep moving through. You know, people have no idea. And like I said earlier, all of us, every person we encounter is dealing with something that we have no idea. So it's up to us to show compassion. It's up to us to show empathy. It's up to us to show love. But it's not up to us to be anybody's whipping board. It's not up to us to be anybody's doormat. It's not incumbent upon us to be used. The Bible said that we're supposed to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So first love self, and then that love will project to other people. And just because you are loving them, that does not require that you remain attached to them. You can love them, pray for them, and wish them well from a distance. All right, you guys, I'm about to get up out of here. And I hope that you have a great Monday and a great week. And I'll be back next Monday here on WGLB. And have a great day. Have a great week. It'll be what you make it. Choose to make it great.